Hello and Assalamualaikum. So basically today I just woke up from a dream and suddenly I've been thinking about how human body function, man. Don't you think that is so magical on how we can talk, how we can walk, how we can eat and everything? And then I suddenly think, what causes all of this action? Well, for your information, our body have a lot of system. Let me give you some example. How I can stand, move and do a lot of things. The system involved, for example, is the skeletal system, where the structure and it gives protection to our body, and the muscular system, which causes all of this movement. Okay, and now for the gas exchange in our body, where I breathe in oxygen and breathe out carbon dioxide. The system is respiratory system. And now how about when we try to eat something and dry, and what happened to the food? The system involved is digestive system and many more system that works together, ensuring human body work very well. Alright, for the total I think of 11 system. So let's take a moment to appreciate on how human body are made, starting from a single cell merged together to create tissue, and this tissue work together to create organ, and all of this organ work together to create system, and then this system works together again to create human. All praise to God. Alhamdulillah, mashallah. Today's video I would like to be specific, and I will only talk about cardiovascular system. Come on, man, but how about other system? Why don't you talk about that? Is that because you don't have the knowledge, man? Because this is my video, man. So it's up to me on what I'm going to talk and tell you in this video. So let's start with the cardiovascular system. Alright, now for the cardiovascular system, it consists of three main things, which is the heart, the vascular system, and the blood. Okay, so let's start with the heart. Actually, what is heart? It is a muscular organ. It is made entirely from cardiac muscle. There are three types of muscle, for your information, which are the smooth muscle, the cardiac muscle, which is the heart, and then the skeletal muscle. Maybe I'll make another video telling you about the skeletal muscle, but right now our focus is on the heart. Okay, maybe if I go through my note, what I can still tell you about the heart is, first of all, where is heart located? It is located at the thoracic cavity of our body. It is between our lung and then slightly to the left from the middle line. Now maybe we shall take a look at the structure or how heart function. But in order to send you the information or the knowledge that I would like to tell you, I need some help from image, I think. So let's go. Okay, now that I got my note and the image, and take a look at here, man. Whoa. Oh. Alright, so there are 4 chambers inside our heart, which are 2 atria and 2 ventricles. So the right side of the heart carry deoxygenated blood from the body to the lung, while the left side of the heart carry oxygenated blood from the lung to the body. So both atria receive the blood either from the lung or from the body, and then pump into the both ventricles, and then both ventricles pump the blood either to the body or to the lung. Also, there are valves inside our heart to prevent backflow of blood, so the blood travel in one direction only. Let's take a look at the right side. There is tricuspid valve between the right atrium and the right ventricle, and also there are pulmonary valve between the ventricle and the pulmonary trunk. Now for the left side, there are mitral or bicuspid valve between the left atrium and the left ventricle, and also aortic valve to prevent backflow from the aorta go back to the left ventricle. Okay, now for the intrinsic and the extrinsic control of heart. Now let's take a look at this. Whoa. So first of all, let's take a look at the intrinsic control of heart muscle. It is start with the sinoatrial node or SA node, where it creates the pacemaker of the heart. It creates the electrical impulses and spread throughout the atria. Now the atria contract. After that, the signal travel into the atrioventricular node and then travel through the atrioventricular bundle to the Purkinje fibers. After that, the ventricle contract. So SA node keep the heart rate of human around 60 to 80 beat per minute during rest. Alright, now for the extrinsic control of heart activity, let's start with there are three of them, which is parasympathetic nervous system, sympathetic nervous system, and endocrine system. For the parasympathetic nervous system, it active during rest or relax, where the heart rate slow down and the force of contraction from heart also decrease. So this helps human to rest and relax. For the sympathetic nervous system, however, it increase the heart rate and the force of contraction, which increase the blood flow to the muscle, important during exercise, emergency or stress. So this also prepare human for the fight or flight situation. After that is the endocrine system, similar to the sympathetic nervous system, but this involve hormone under the group of catecholamines, which are adrenaline and noradrenaline. Again, it causes the heart rate to increase and the force of contraction from heart also increase. Now let's go to the vascular system. Okay, now for the vascular system, it is actually the network of blood vessels inside our body that help to carry the blood pumped by the heart. So it consists of artery that spread into arteriole and then spread again into capillary and then merge into venous and then to vein. So there is basically for the heart, it contains its own artery and veins, which are called coronary artery and coronary veins. And now the two specific thing that the vascular system can do is vasoconstriction and vasodilation. So the vasoconstriction mean the blood flow, the blood constrict to increase the flow, while the vasodilation mean the blood expand, the blood vessel expand to increase more blood. Now what is blood? Now for the blood, it is the liquid connective tissue that carry O2, nutrient, hormone and waste. It contains of 55% plasma, which is 90% water, and then 45% red blood cell, and then 1% of white blood cell. That is all for now. Now, and again now, let's play futsal and see you guys in the next video. Poka.